In today's episode, we get a lot done, including what you see behind me. We get so much resources done. So hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Craftoria. So, we have some things to do, because this ore processing stuff needs to get processed. We have so much copper to get through, a lot of lead, all this kind of stuff. And we're going to use Mekanism to do it. So, off camera, one, I have built two quantum rings. One for personal stuff, so I can open this terminal anywhere. And two, so we can go into this compact machine. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is all to start making all of the chemicals we need to get into quintupling our ores. Now, I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm excited. I turned the digital miner off for now. It actually uses so much power, so I've turned it off. But you can see also our sulfuric acid is at 16 buckets and going up. I mean, relatively quickly, considering none of these machines are upgraded. This is just base speed. It's going up this fast, and so far I think we're keeping up with all of our buffers, except for this. Oxygen's going up, hydrogen's bouncing around, water vapor is bouncing. So I think pretty much we're at the peak for everything. I don't think we have to use sodium for anything. I'm just storage busing it, just in case. So all of this is storage bust and all that kind of stuff, so we have access to all of it, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so like if we look at raw, you can see we have a lot of materials to get through. I don't think all of these we can quintuple, but we're gonna do our darndest. So I believe we need to start with the chemical dissolution chamber, right? Yeah, so we get raw things going in, and we get dirty slurries of things. Can we use... Oh, we can do tungsten in here? That's sweet. Iridium we don't have, so that's fine. Osmium we can do. Platinum we don't have, but we can do it. Uranium we can do. Okay. Cool. That leaves most of these to be done. So, chemical dissolution chamber. I need to make some of this refined stuff. So let me go ahead and get all these circuits made, because we're gonna need a lot of them, and I will be right back. Alrighty, so I have built some things, gotten some things ready. Basically, I was gonna go overboard and just make 10 of these out the gate, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do this somewhat nicely. So we start with the chemical dissolution chamber. And I did put an ME line under here, so we should be good to just grab channels. And let's start with iron. I need an export bus. Really? I'm always missing something. Okay, so export bus, right? We're going to say pin it there. Okay, items, we're going to, let's just clear everything. We're gonna input items from this side. I need a, how am I gonna do power? I don't want to use a gate for everything. I don't want to do this because, so we're gonna have to have two platforms. We have 10 ores that we get to, what's the thing now? This. We have 10 ores we gotta process, and I was like, oh well, we could just do 5 like this and go along. We might not be able to. I'd have to do something a little fancy. I might have to get 2 different lines as well. But we'll cross the bridge when we get there. Let's just get this all figured out first. So we're going to say input raw iron into this. And we're going to accept it on the side. Perfect. We also going to say, hey, we need sulfuric acid, right? Now I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's sulfuric acid. Yes. Okay. So where is it? Liquid sulfuric acid. Let's just pin this as well because we're gonna need a lot of it. And we can grab one acceleration card because that's what I have. So once this gets to 64, it should start pulling in sulfuric acid. No, because I need chemicals, input. There we go. This is gonna run out of power. It's fine. So we get dirty iron slurry. Now with the slurry, we need water and a chemical washer. Okay. Do I have most of the stuff to make a chemical washer? I do. It is a miracle. I'm missing glass. Really? I don't know, you know? Okay, let's get that going. Okay, so I need a washer now. So steel casing. Okay. So we can put the washer here. We can say, see, we're gonna need water. So I wonder if it is gonna be better to do this. We can just have ME lines going here and here. And that way we can hit things from both sides and power can go from the top. I think that's how we're gonna have to go about this. It's not gonna be pretty though. The thing is, I want it to be. Whatever. We'll make this work. So let's change this around then. So we'll accept input from there, and we're gonna get input from the back. So let's change this real quick first. Okay, so raw iron, sulfuric acid. We're gonna change this to the back is input. And then we're going to have auto eject on. We're gonna pump it out to here. At least we should, right? That's items. We want chemicals to output there. Perfect. We're gonna say this. We're gonna need many more export buses. Didn't really want to make 64, but sure. Okay, thank you. Okay, so then from this one, we're gonna want water. Okay. That'll get us clean iron slurry. Now what are the uses? We need a chemical crystallizer. Okay. Chemical crystallizer. This. God, this is going to be so expensive, but hopefully worth it. Okay. And then, yeah, so we're going to say input from there. I'm assuming this is a liquid, right? I would assume this is a liquid. Side config. No, it's a chemical. We're going to input. Okay. We just need much more of it. Okay, and then with the... If you look up iron crystal. So uses, we're gonna get a chemical injection chamber, which I think that's the one we have. Hell yeah. Okay, so chemical injection chamber. We're going to input from there. We're also going to input on the back, and I believe it's hydrogen chloride, right? I want to say. Yeah, we can just grab any of these. I guess it doesn't really matter. Hydrogen chloride. Let's pin that as well. Okay, so you go here. And it's gonna go there. Perfect. Okay, I should almost... let's grab some of these. Muffle these so when I turn them on, it's not terribly loud. It's universal cables that do power, right? Okay. I don't think we're going to need this many of them, but it's fine. I'm hoping this gate is enough. Well, it's building the lines up with power, so it's clearly enough for these. Oh, right. This needs to accept power on top. And is this... Okay. Output items. There we go. Hydrogen chloride. This will be so nice to have going, but it's gonna be so expensive. So I'll probably need... Oh god, I'll need 2 levels of this. Because we're gonna get 3. We might not actually even get 3 because of channels. I'll have to find a way to route this better. Okay, and then... So iron shards. We need a purification chamber with oxygen. I do have one. Okay, so then this is an item. We're going to say eject items. Perfect. Get us this. And this. We're going to say, hey, you need oxygen to start working. Okay. I tend to like to get rid of all of the inputs, but it's fine. Okay, so iron clumps just get crushed. We can just make a crusher real quick. Maybe not. Do I need... Can I craft lava anyway? No? Really? Okay, well. Let me grab 2 buckets. I almost shift clicked that. I'd have been so mad. Okay. You. Perfect. Too many. Okay. So we need a crusher. And bingo. Okay. So if we just do items, auto eject, input from that side. Why don't you? Oh, right, because I took it off. Output. This is going to take forever. Probably, right? Come on, any day. Okay, so dirty iron, we then enrich. So we need an enrichment chamber. Okay, muffler upgrade as well. Okay, so items, auto eject. This doesn't actually need anything. So actually we might... I think we're actually okay. I'll be able to put another row here because we only needed 4 export buses. Okay. So let's see. I need to make another muffler upgrade. I'm gonna go through so much string, it's hilarious. Okay. And then with this, I'm assuming we can just put it through a smelter, right? Yeah, cool. Smelter. need the stupid casings again. Okay, and as long as this is on that, we're good to go. Cool. Let's bubble that. Okay, so that's pretty much in theory what we need to do. What's the power looking like? Like, what are we using power-wise? That uses 80, 160, 160. Nothing, 'cause nothing's running. That's 20. These are all 20, I think. It's honestly not as power hungry as I thought it would be. But, I mean, this is making us a stupid amount of iron. Oh, it's just because it's full. Because this isn't going fast enough. This probably isn't going fast enough. So really they need to be upgraded, but I am scared of the power cost for that. So yeah, I mean, honestly, as well, we could, so either I grab the, I can come down here and find the drawers, or I just ender chest it all into the system. And honestly, I think I'm okay with just ender chesting it. And we'll do something like, we'll have 4, and we'll put them like this, and we grab, that's for fluids, transporter. I mean, it's not gonna be making that many, right? So like, we could just do an advanced one. And as long as I grab the configurator, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So I just gotta do this 9 more times. Shouldn't be that expensive, right? Alright, so after far too long and far too many resources, this is done. We have, first of all, the frame rate here sucks now. Like, it's awful. Like, we get just around 60 FPS. So you'll probably notice a FPS drop in the video, which is crazy to me. But I mean, I think if I turn off particles, that'll probably help. But like, this is going. These are all upgraded as well. They all have 4 speed upgrades and 16 energy upgrades, and I think these have even less, right? These have 2 speed upgrades. Yeah, I think these do too. Nope, these have 4 still. Because these machines don't run very often, but they use a absurd amount of power. Like, or I thought they did. Maybe they don't. But I also had to beef up our infrastructure in here. Like, all of these are now upgraded as well. And these use a stupid amount of power. Like, this is using 5,500 RF, which is 2 of our thermodynamic generators just by themselves. I mean, most of the machines that don't need to be sped up, like this one is. Does that mean I'm out of coal? Okay, that's wild. How much of this do I have left? Can I use lignite coal for this? That means I went through 17,000 coal. Are you kidding me? I let this AFK overnight. Because I needed to. Let's just put lignite coal in here for now. Does this have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's nuts how fast we're going through this stuff. These all have muffler upgrades, by the way, and like, our backups are pretty full. Like, our sulfuric acid tank is full. So I have this all set to idle. Normally I would dump the excess. But this way I figured that once these are full, they'll at least slow down a bit and not waste so many resources. But yeah, like, this stuff is pretty wild. So like, if we come over here and look at the ender chest, I mean, this is the rate we're getting them, which isn't like insane or anything, but it's definitely an upgrade from our no resources. And we still have 241,000 raw copper. Like, all of this, there's still a good chunk. Like, there's still 25,000 iron, and I think in our system right now we have, yeah, 24,000 iron. So, like, we have a lot of stuff. I also forgot that tungsten isn't going to be able to be put into a, oh no. You know what I think I didn't do? I think this is full, right? And this is at... Okay, are one of these full? Was the tungsten one full, now that I think about it? I don't actually know. I think we just happened to get the right amount that our tungsten is actually empty. Is it? Yeah, that's lucky actually. Let's grab upgrades. So we grab 2 copper ones, 2 gold ones, and 2 diamond ones. One for the, because this is full too. Oh, does that mean this is gonna be full? Or is this also just happen to be empty? No way. Yeah, okay, I think we just got lucky with both of these. Let's see. Uranium there is 4.6. Nope, that's just in our system. Alrighty, so I did add upgrades to all of the ores we're getting through this, because pretty much all of them were over the limit of that. So I had to take everything out, put it back in the system, so it's all stored in there properly now. Big one being copper, because it only held 32,000 copper ingots, and we're at 408,000. So that was fun. The other thing I want to kind of start doing today, and I don't quite know how I'm gonna do it. I mean, I do know, like, I want to get into auto crafting, and I know we don't have a lot of time left in the episode. But I want to get some... Oh, you can shift to do that. That's cool. I didn't know that. Nope. Just look up pattern providers. So I'll need some of these. How many logic processors do we have left? 18. Okay. How many cores do we have? Oh, God. Okay. Let's try and get at least close. Good enough. That's all we're getting anyway. Okay. We need some molecular assemblers. I need crafting tables, I guess. Okay, I'll grab one of those in a minute. And then pattern providers. And we have extended AE, so I'm actually I'm very excited, because that means we can get some really cool stuff going. If you'd never look into advanced AE, I will do a video on it probably in the next like 3 or 4 videos. We'll get on with advanced AE, because it's gross. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crafting table. I need any planks. Okay, well, what do we have for logs? Let's just do that. I'm sick of having to craft planks. I'm sick of it. Alright, sure. And then pattern provider. Perfect. Is that the quest complete? Hell yeah. Let's go to AE2, or apply to logistics questline. Oh god, game, don't crash, please. I don't know what it is with this mod pack. I'm getting horrible FPS issues, and I can't explain why. I don't have a good reason. Okay, let's look up crafting unit. Of course. Okay, let's see. Let me grab... Do we have any silicone in here? Do I have any silicone left over here? Oh my god. No, but we have logic processors left. Hell yeah. Okay. So, crafting unit is just going to be some of these. And then, do I have, I can make a 64K. Is it worth it? I mean, probably. It's probably worth it to do it. Perfect. So I don't think the I can't even remember if it's the assemblers that take channels or the providers, but I think it's both. Three channels, it's you. Okay. I need one more to put here. And then on the back of the wall, put that. So technically we have auto crafting available now. So usually the first things you do, as I'm sure you know, you get your processors done, and then we're going to go over here and get our advanced infusing, or just the infusing factories done in general. I'm going to have one of these set up for every step of the way, because it's just going to be easier that way. But I think that I'll take care of off camera, because I'm sure you guys have seen people set up auto crafting stuff over and over again, and it's probably boring. So anyways, that's where we're going to end it. God, I'm so bouncy. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.